Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you so much for joining me today for another Nimble training webinar. Today we will go through the entire application and I will also demonstrate how to use the mobile application. Before we get started, let's spend a few minutes discussing what Nimble is. Nimble is an easy-to-use CRM that works for you in Office 365, G Suite, and everywhere else you work. It automatically combines your contacts, communication histories, email inboxes, and calendar appointments. It also integrates with social media and with almost 200 different SaaS applications. So here we are on Nimble's Today page. This page was designed to allow you to completely customize it to your specific needs and the role you play in your company. Before the Today page starts populating with data, we have to make sure that we have connected everything we need into Nimble. So let's go to Network and Imports, which you can access here. First, let's make sure that your email account is connected to Nimble. Nimble supports all email providers as long as they are IMAP. We do not support POP. Even if your email is POP, try contacting your email provider and see if they would enable IMAP for you. If you're using Office 365, we have great news for you, because connecting your email, calendars, and even importing your contacts can be done with only one click. If you're interested in connecting both your email and calendars and also importing your contacts, simply leave all the options checked and click Connect Office 365. You will then be asked to log in your Office 365 account and then to pick the contacts you want to import from your Outlook. Please always remember to apply a tag to any contact imports to ensure that both you and all your other users know who imported what contacts and from where. If you're using Gmail, connecting is also very easy. The only difference is that you'll have to scroll a bit down to also be able to connect to your Google Calendar. If you're using any other IMAP type style emails, simply select the IMAP option after clicking on Connect Email Account. You can also connect your social networks to Nimble. So we currently only integrate with Twitter directly. This means that after you connect your Twitter account into Nimble, you'll be able to see the entire history of the conversations you've had with your prospects and customers on Twitter directly inside your Nimble account together with your email conversations. Facebook, together with Instagram and LinkedIn, made the business decision a few years ago to close their APIs, so we are currently not able to directly integrate with them. We do still make it possible for you to use Nimble on all your favorite social networks via our browser extension, which is called Nimble Prospector, and I'll be previewing that later today in the session. It's possible to import your LinkedIn connections into Nimble by downloading them from your LinkedIn account and then using our CSV import to bring them into Nimble. Again, always make sure that you and your teammates are applying tags to all contact imports. If you want to make sure that your LinkedIn contacts are always up to date in your Nimble accounts, you can either run this export and import periodically, or you can use our Nimble Prospector browser extension to bring them in as you add them to your LinkedIn network. Note that Nimble will always automatically merge all duplicates if they have the same email address. Okay, so we already covered that you can import contacts into Nimble from a CSV file. This is a convenient way, as many other companies are using many spreadsheets with lists of their customers and prospects. You can either first make sure that all your column names correspond with the names of the field in Nimble, or you can manually map them upon import. If you're transitioning from a different CRM or importing contacts from LinkedIn, it's very likely that we already know what the original file looks like, and we'll give you the option to select from our saved mappings to save you time on mapping the fields manually. Okay. Another way to get your contacts into Nimble is by using our integrations with PySync. PySync is a company that specializes in bidirectional data synchronization, and they offer a free 14-day trial to all users. During the trial, you can import as many contacts as you want into Nimble. And after the trial expires, if you sync less than 2,000 contacts per month per account, you can enjoy using this integration for free. If you need to sync more than that, there would be a charge associated with it. You can go onto the PySync pricing page, which Michaela will share a link in the background, so you can get a price estimate of what you would be spending on top of your Nimble subscription. So let's go back to the Today page. Now that your emails and calendars are connected and your contacts have been imported, the Today page will be populated with valuable business information. The Today page is completely customizable, and you and everybody else on the team can pick what widgets you want to see and where. The widgets can be moved around. You can either click on the Manage Widgets button on the right-hand side, or the 3 dots on the top right-hand corner of each widget. You have the ability to move them around so that the ones that are the most important to you, like your calendars, tasks, email tracking, and deals, are at the top. So let's talk about each of these now. In the Deals widget, you can check the status of your deals and your overall pipeline while taking progressive action directly from your dashboard. Click to access engagement history and current insights on key contacts. Update deal statuses, add notes to existing deals, or create new deals. The Stage Funnel widget will allow you to track your sales funnel. Monitor your active prospects, leads, and opportunities at each stage, and see a quick overview of your stages to know where you need to focus to meet your goals. The Pipeline Chart widget shows all of your deals organized by date. The color coding on each bar gives you a visual of the amount of deals you're managing by the stage they're in for that month. The Task widget will help you follow through on all your to-dos. You can see all your open tasks, upcoming, overdue, completed, important, as well as your team's tasks. The Events widget will allow you to review your meetings for the day. You can select from the drop-down menu to see all of the calendars you've connected to Nimble, or select only your personal calendar. In the Signals widget, you can see how your prospects and customers are interacting with you on Twitter. The Highlighted Contacts widget will give you the option to see important contacts based on the parameters you've set, such as title, location, company, or interest. To personalize suggestions for highlighted contacts, you can edit the search criteria within Contacts keyword in your Nimble settings. Nimble will search these keywords in the social and contact bio of your contacts to surface relevant people for you to connect with. So let's go to the Contacts page. The Contacts page will probably be one of the ones that you'll be using the most. Nimble has a lot of features, but it's a contacts database at its heart. You can easily select if you want to see all contacts, just people, just companies, recently added contacts, recently viewed contacts, or people you've set up stay in touch reminders for. You can also see your removed contacts, and the account admin can set how many days they will allow the deleted contacts to stay in this folder. So let's pick on a specific contact record. I'll go to John Ferrara, our CEO's. You can see all the basic information about a person at the top of the contact record, like their name, picture, their title, and the company they work for, short bio, and more. It's very easy to log notes from here, so you just click on Add Notes, and there we go. Just add it. You can also log any past activities, schedule future activities, including custom activities that the admin can set up in settings, send templated and tracked emails, and create deals. You can also review, edit, and create new tags, as well as qualify leads using the fields like rating, status, source, type, and owner. The individual fields can be customized in settings. On the right-hand side of the contact record, under Interactions, you will see the entire history of interactions you've had with this person, including all notes, emails, Twitter messages, deals, and any activities. You can also use the individual tabs in the main Interactions tab because it might become a little bit overwhelming as you start to generate more data. So let's go into these. Under the Activities tab, you can also use the drop-down menu to select the specific activity you're looking for. And then it's taking a second, but it'll get there. The Messages tab will show you all of the emails you and your team members have exchanged with your prospects and customers. Your Twitter interactions will also show up here. Notes are searchable, so once you have several notes, you can easily find the one you're looking for by searching for keywords. The Deals tab will give you an overview of all deals associated with this contact record. Next to the Interactions tab, you can see the Data field tab, in which you can create up to 5 custom tabs, and under each of them up to 200 individual custom fields. All of these fields can then be segmented. It's ideal to use for any specific information you'd like to keep about your prospects and customers. You can configure these data fields by going into your settings. You and your team members can also upload files to contact records from OneDrive, Google Drive, and Dropbox. When you go back to the main contacts page, you can use our segmentation feature. So let's go there now. Okay. You can launch the segmentation by either clicking into the main search box right here, or you can go to the Add Segment button here. The search engine in Nimble allows you to search across many data fields to help you organize your contacts into lists. Once you've organized your contacts into lists, take bulk actions such as sending group messages and setting follow-up tasks. As an example, let's create a search for, let's try adding last contacted by me more than 7 days ago. It's thinking about it. Less than 7 days ago to make the search a little bit smaller. I think that my internet connections have been a little slow since everyone's been working from home, so bear with me. Okay, there it is. So once you have your search, you can take several actions like marking the entire list as important, setting a stay in touch reminder, applying a tag, merge duplicate contacts, export if you're the admin or the admin's giving you permission to do so, bulk delete contacts, again, if you are the admin or the admin is giving you permission to do so, and you can send a group message, which brings us to the group message tab. Nimble allows you to send targeted email messages to 100, 200, or 300 contacts per day. This is a great way to send targeted sales outreach or marketing messages to lists of all your contacts. The most common question about Nimble's group messaging is if it could replace your current marketing automation system. The simple answer is no. Our group messaging was designed to be used in conjunction with our segmentation feature and to allow you to send targeted email outreaches. The biggest advantage of using Nimble's group messaging is that the messages are being sent over your own personal email address, so they will appear as if they were sent from you and not an email marketing system. Okay. So when composing emails in the group messages window, you'll have the option to use merge tags, which is right here. If you pick the first name merge tag, Nimble will automatically grab the first names of everybody on your outreach list, which helps you personalize the message a little bit more. You can also attach files and use our formatting options to further customize your email. So let's go back to the list. Once you create your email, you also have the option to save it as a template and share that template with your teammates. Before you send your outreach, you can also send yourself a test message and make sure that everything looks great and that there are no typos or anything. And then after you've sent your message, you can review the insights on the clicks and open rates here. In the report, you can see how many people are interacting with your message. You will see how many people open your message, how many of them clicked on the links you included, and how many people have not yet opened your message. You can then use these insights to follow up with people that open more than once or twice and send them another possibly templated message. So let's go to the Activities tab next. The new activities listing provides you with a comprehensive table of scheduled and completed activities. The table columns can be configured to quickly see which data is important to you. Additionally, activities can be exported. You'll be able to select the team members for who you'd like to create the report for on the left side, so right here. You can also pick which activities you want to see specifically and select the time frame on the right-hand side of the screen. You can configure the table to only focus on specific fields as well. To export your report, click on the Export button on the top of the screen right here. And then the next tab is the Deals tab. You can use the Deals feature to manage sales opportunities, marketing projects, regular projects, renewals, and more. Nimble allows you to create as many pipelines as needed. The account owner can delegate permissions to different users to be able to configure and create pipelines. So to create a new pipeline or edit an existing one, the admin can go to Customize Pipelines, and then they could create a brand new pipeline, name it, and then start creating the different stages. The number of stages completely depends on your sales process, and then you can easily drag and drop them if you need to change the order of them or rename them. Nimble also gives you the option to set the number of days you allow each deal to be in each stage. When we go back to this view, you can select to see the list of your deals in the pipeline or on a list right here. To create a new deal, select New Deal right here. And then from there, you can name the deal, relate the deal to multiple contacts and companies, add the valued amount to the deal, schedule an expected close date, project the probability of closing, and choose the beginning stage of your deal. You can also export your deals from Nimble by clicking the Export to CSV within your Deals tab. You'll then be able to choose which deals you would like to export: all, active, won, and lost. You can also export lists based on the deals owned by specific team members by using this drop-down menu, which brings us to the Reports tab. Nimble enables you to build reports for specific pipelines for you and your team as a whole, or by individual users during any time period you select. Choose from one of our preset time periods or use the calendars towards the top of the page to set your own. The dashboard is where you can view yourself and your team members' deals progress at a glance. The forecasted deals will show you all future deal outlooks. You can sort by 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, and specific time intervals. And then the deals history is where you may view all historic deal results sorting by time intervals. So we covered all the main features in Nimble, so let's take a look at how it works in your browser extension. So on the right-hand side of the screen, you can see that I already have Nimble Prospector open. It's a browser extension that is available on Firefox, Chrome, Edge, and soon again on Safari. We're working on that. It works on any website and any third-party cloud-based application and on any social media platform. So here we have it on LinkedIn. Prospector will allow you to create new records and update existing ones straight from LinkedIn. You can simply hover over any hyperlinked name anywhere on LinkedIn. You see that I already have John highlighted here. And you can also highlight their name when you go into their profile. You can also use Nimble on any company website. You can open it up on any site by using this icon right here in the top right-hand side of your screen. I'm using Chrome right now. And it will either bring up an existing contract record or automatically create a new one. So I know that a lot of you said that you work in Office 365, so I'm going to show you how it works in Outlook. Okay. After you install the Nimble Outlook add-in, you'll be able to just click on the Nimble icon in the top right-hand corner to bring it up. If you opened it on an email from a person that you already have an existing contact record for in Nimble, you'll be able to update the record as well as the following. You can mark a contact as important. You can set up a stay in touch reminder. You can create notes, tasks, deals, and more. And you can see interaction, your history of interaction with somebody. The Nimble Outlook add-on is also available on the web version of Outlook. The UI is slightly different. So instead of being able to just click on the Nimble icon, you'd have to click on the 3 dots of an email, scroll down the menu, and then select the Nimble add-on. If you're using Gmail, let me pull that up. Okay. So if you're using Chrome and have already installed the Nimble Prospector browser extension, the Gmail extension will automatically appear in your Gmail. You'll be able to do everything that we already covered in the Outlook extension. So I also want to demonstrate how Nimble works in mobile. So give me 1 second. Just setting things up on my end here. Michaela, can you see my phone screen?
I cannot, no.
Okay. What
Now I
about
can.
now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so Nimble is available on both iOS and Android. I have an iPhone, but the features on Android are almost identical. The first tab you'll see when you log into the app will be the Agenda tab. It'll allow you to quickly see what meetings are on your calendar for the day, and even if you're on the run, you'll be able to see the contact records of the people you are meeting with, including all of the information, such as when the last time you spoke to them, their contact details, if there are any notes that you took or anybody on your team took, or if there's any other pending deals. You can also easily email them or send them a phone call. And then the second window is the tasks window, which is taking a second to load. Again, not the best Wi-Fi. Under tasks, you'll be able to see all the upcoming, completed, starred, and also delegated tasks. You can also create a new one from here. And then the contacts tab allows you to search for individual contact records by using the search box. You can also click on the 3 lines on the left-hand side right here and search all contacts, people, companies, contacts that you've marked as important, recently viewed, recently added, recently contacted, people you set stay in touch reminders for, as well as to view contacts from saved searches and those that have been tagged. Okay, so let's exit out of that. In the right-hand corner of your screen, after clicking the plus sign button, you'll be able to choose the option to scan a business card and also create a new contact or company record. But I'm not going to do that right now. Under the Deals tab, you can easily preview all of your deals from all your pipelines and also create a new one. And then the last tab is More. It will give you the option to view the email tracking, which will give you the insights into how many people are interacting with your messages. You will also be able to set up notifications and easily contact our support if you have any questions. So that covers the mobile app. Let me okay. So that covers all of the stuff I wanted to talk about today in the presentation. So I'd like to spend a little bit of time going over the next training webinars that we have. Next week, we're going to be doing deals, pipelines, and reporting. The week after that will be another general overview and mobile overview. July 15th will be the contact cleanup strategies, and then another overview. And at the end of July, we're going to do a contact segmentation, group messaging, and custom fields presentation. We also have a special offer for new users. If you sign up today, you can get 30 days of Nimble for free. You just follow the link, nimble.com/offers/webinar30. And Michaela, if you would be so kind as to share that with the audience. And also, if you are currently in trial, you can write to us and we'll extend your trial to the 30-day promotion. Okay, so I would like to take a second to answer any questions you might have had in this presentation. Okay. Okay, so James is asking, will this be recorded? And yes, we will post it on our YouTube channel. Michaela, if you could send a link to that, that would be great. And we will also send everybody who registered a link to the recording later today. Robert is asking, where is the data physically stored? Does Nimble have document storage by client? Our data is stored in the Azure Data Center in the US. For now, we only support attachments from Google Drive, OneDrive, Dropbox, but you will also soon be able to attach files from your computer. Edgar's asking, when I schedule a meeting in Nimble, how do I indicate that I'm going to do it through Teams? At this moment, you'll have to schedule the meeting in Teams and then copy and paste the Teams meeting information into the invite in Nimble. Edgar's also asking, do you have plans to make Nimble available in Spanish? And not at this moment. Someone else is asking, do the tasks, pipelines, and deals talk to each other? Can you create tasks that will link to deals? Let me see. Yeah, you can create tasks on deals. Claire is asking, how close of a partnership does Nimble have with Microsoft? We have Office 365 and would love something that integrates smoothly with Outlook and other Office tools. So we have a direct integration with Office 365 and a one-button connector that will allow you to add your Office 365 contacts and calendars in a second. Yeah. It's really smooth. I don't really see any other questions coming through. Michaela, do you see anything?
Yeah, they just all came in at once. So let me see what the next one is. So Stefan's asking, if I have already uploaded all my contacts using the general info email account for my company, can I change to personal email without losing all the data already uploaded? So if you've already uploaded contacts into Nimble, even if you disconnected email account from which it came from, it will still stay in Nimble. I hope that you use tags to mark the contacts so you and everybody else on your team knows where they came from. So now, yeah, you can either continue to have the company account connected, or you can disconnect it and connect your personal email account. But basically what I'm trying to say is that you can have as many email accounts connected to Nimble as you need. Joshua's asking, I can get Nimble on my Outlook. I have Office 365 and downloaded Outlook to my computer, but there is not an option to add the Nimble add-in. Is there a way I'm missing? So if you're, I would open up your Outlook, see if there is the store option in which you should be able to locate the Outlook extension. If you don't see that or still struggle, please email us at care@nimble.com and one of our representatives will be able to help you install it. Jillian's asking, once signed up and we need support with integration, all contacts, etc., will there be someone that would be able to help? So if you just need some questions answered with how to set everything up, we have our team available at care@nimble.com answering any questions. We also have daily Q&A webinars, so you can jump on, well, you can register and then jump on every day at 9 a.m. Pacific. And then we have these weekly webinars. But if you're looking for somebody that would basically help you set the whole thing up, maybe create custom fields and really customize it to your company's needs, again, you can email us at care@nimble.com and our team will be able to match you with a solution partner that offers these services. Karen's asking, would be nice to get this special offer. Also, I have signed up a couple of days ago. Yeah, so please just email us at care@nimble.com, tell them you attended this webinar and that you would like to take advantage of the 30-day free offer, and they will extend your account. And that goes to everybody who's already in trial now. If you email us, we will manually extend that offer to you. Clara, does Nimble make frequent updates based on user feedback? Yes, we do. It's actually one of the purposes of the training webinars as well. We do collect feedback and we incorporate changes basically on daily basis. Karen, when do you show more about how to handle the LinkedIn contacts? So in terms of the LinkedIn connection, because LinkedIn closed their APIs a few years ago, you will have to download a list of your connections. So if you go into, maybe I'll share my screen real quick, or maybe I think it will be either maybe Megan, can you share your screen back up and go to networks and imports in Nimble?
Yeah, one second.
So we give you a specific link you can click on from inside of Nimble that will take you to the specific place on your LinkedIn profile from which you'll be able to download or request the download of your LinkedIn connections, and it will download in a CSV file. And then you'll have to go back to Nimble and import the list of these connections to Nimble, and then they'll be in there. So, yep, we have this LinkedIn button. So when you click on it, number 5 gives you the direct link that will take you into the place on LinkedIn. Here you will say that you want something particular, which are connections. So you would just select connections and then request the archive. You'll have to log in into your account, and LinkedIn will send you the CSV file on your email when it's ready. So then you'll be able to import it using our CSV file connector. So Megan, go back to Nimble and click on upload CSV file here. And after you select choose file to upload, there will be a little pop-up that will give you the option to select from existing mappings. And Nimble already knows what the file from LinkedIn will look like. So you'll be able to select LinkedIn and you won't have to do any manual data entry. So in terms of keeping your LinkedIn and Nimble contacts up to date, you will either have to do this periodically. If you're not a master connector, if let's say you only connect with few people every week, you could use the Nimble extension on LinkedIn to bring new people in. So if you don't mind, Megan, go on your LinkedIn and go on your homepage. Pull up the Nimble Prospector extension. So let's say I just connected with somebody. Let's find like a individual. Let's scroll down. Okay, so let's say we just connected with David. You want to bring David into Nimble. You can just hover over him like this. Megan already has him in Nimble, so it's not showing the plus sign button, but if she didn't, there would be a plus sign button and you would be able to bring him in. You can apply tags, you can manage the contact records straight from here, and that could save you time on downloading the file again and doing the updates this way. If you do connect with a lot of people, if you add like hundreds of people every week or every month, then the mass import might make more sense for you. And in that case, don't worry, we will automatically match all the duplicates. So Stefan, does Nimble integrate smoothly with Mixed Mail app? Well, so that's something we will be looking into. Currently, we do not integrate smoothly with that, but with Gmail, G Suite, Office 365, Outlook, we do anything that's IMED, but there's no really great integration with the Mail app at this moment. Clara's asking, can Notes autosave or have offline capabilities? Not at this moment, no. So we are web-based, so you always have to have access to internet in order to be able to access Nimble. And you always have to manually save your notes. Clara's asking about security features and compliance. In this case, please send us exactly what you're looking into at care@nimble.com so we can answer this in specifically to your case. Joshua's asking, okay, so he's saying he doesn't see the store option to install the Outlook add-in, so our team will be more than happy to look into that. They'll probably, if when you email at karen.com, please include the version of your Outlook, and if you're on Office 365 and all this information, which will help them to help you as fast as possible. Karen's asking, because I have some problems with the information and the contact suggestions in LinkedIn. I don't know exactly what you mean by that. If you can clarify, that would be great. Or again, we are at care@nimble.com answering questions all day long, so feel free to send your question in there too. Jillian's asking, where would be the links for the daily webinars? So great question. Let me drop the link in there for everybody. Sorry?
I already have it.
Okay, great. So it's also on our homepage under resources. That's the first option. So Alice is asking, what are the calling charges in case to call to our clients within the software? So then you would basically be connecting the app that you want to be calling out of from Nimble. So that would be handled on top of your Nimble subscription. They would be handled individually. And we don't have any more questions coming in.
Thank you for your help, Michaela.
You got it.
All right. Well, if there's no more questions, I guess that we can wrap this up and we can give you an extra 20 minutes of your day. So thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week. Bye.